Hello guys.
I gotta speak to the like.
Hello guys. My name is Jeff.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Alright, so
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a few weeks, but we're back now with the whole team, most of it except for Adrian, per usual. No. And we are here for another episode of the Escape Pod, and today we are going to be talking about AI, the pros, the cons, getting everyone's opinion on it, because I think it's very interesting. I use it like every day, honestly, for content creation and stuff. No, I mean,
I'm terrified.
I've been through this, bro.
I drew it.
yeah, no, not for the designs, funnies, but
Nah, it is good. It's good references. You know, I think it gives you ideas of out of the norm. You know, a lot of people go off the internet something that's been done already. So AI is definitely gives you a new route to new details and shit like that.
Makes it easier marketing wise.
And if you look at it, bro, they have nice soft grays in there, like in the designs in them. So like, I like that part about it.
well, it can do a lot more too than just make designs. Like you can literally like code an entire app using AI.
No,
I mean, like the options of AI
Yeah, you can have
are
it
like a
write
whole
It's-
song. The applications
You can
just
pick any
limitless.
two artists and then have this like a song. Like you can put like sad song and then it'll completely build a whole song off their voices.
What are people gonna do? The people that
Oh,
use
everybody's-
it.
It's just gonna
So you
probably
know,
take over a bunch
Wait.
of jobs.
It will,
Is
eventually.
will is.
you know when Drake and Kendrick were beefing, they had this is going back and forth. Drake actually dropped. A lot of people didn't hear about it because it got taken off right away. It was a diss track, but he used AI to make himself sound like Tupac and Snoop Dogg, I think.
What?
Yeah, he got taken down because
People found out.
like they Tupac, whatever, you know, the Empire or
foundation
whatever, his
thing.
foundation, yeah, they sued him or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you can go on YouTube and like maybe like Reddit and actually find like little snippets of it. I haven't heard it, but I heard it's fucking ass. Like everyone's like, that's just disrespectful to Tupac, and
That's
He bought his like
crazy, I
ring
didn't
and
know
shit
that. I
too.
thought he
Huh?
was.
Didn't he buy Tupac's ring?
I think he
I think
did.
he bought like his ring and then Kendrick brought that up and he's like, it's not. It doesn't make you Tupac.
Straight up.
Well, I mean, nowadays people with the whole like using each other's lyrics, they have to get permission now. So like, that AI shit will get them away from all that too.
It's interesting they have to like label everything though, because that line has been like crossed, you know? Like you don't know what's
Yeah,
real,
when-
what's not.
When you're uploading stuff on
Oh, did you guys see that
Instagram
thing
and TikTok,
where
it's
you can like
ass. You
use
gotta do
the
that,
the AI to create a picture for you? You give it like 40 keywords and it'll just create a completely realistic image that looks like a photo that was just taken. Like you type in like woman, blonde hair, mountain ski, and it'll be
Yeah.
And those people.
it'll be like a picture that you just took of like some random woman. It's just like that's not real, but looks
Completely.
110%.
Honestly,
It's
I've
video.
seen that shit. People
Yeah,
Like
it's every-
skateboarding videos.
everything,
And
it's
shit.
just
Like,
so-
they had Messi, the soccer player. They had a video of him like grinding a rail and it looked so real. And
So
so
it's
it's like,
like-
no way.
completely blurring the line between technology and humanity, and I don't think that's gonna end well
No.
for us
No.
collectively.
No.
I mean, it's very useful and cool as tools and all these things that you were just talking about. Everybody's talking about. It's fantastic, but like that's if it stayed this way and then didn't progress. But let's be real, that's not how
People
humans
question
work.
what was
Yeah.
real
Well, it's-
before.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
it's
that was
like-
that was
just
just you
your-
literally cannot tell.
It's
We-
messing
we're-
up your perception of reality. Is what it
Really
is.
honestly,
is.
bro, 'cause
Like
you don't
social
know.
media wasn't
Yeah.
already doing that.
Well, they
enough.
can use
Yeah,
it for like
exactly.
propaganda again, like for war shit.
Hey, that is happening.
Yeah.
Like deep fake. I didn't even want to go there, but
Well, we all rabbit hole this, my friend. We can-
oh yeah.
there's definitely a lot of pros and cons to it. You know, the way I think it's just introduced for a great tool, but people are just messed up. Bro. Like where they say like in
It's
Futurama
over.
when they had all
It's over.
the celebrity heads collected on like in this illegal black trade, and like if you wanted a robot to look like Lucy Liu, they would just print off a whole robot and it's like
That's
copy.
happening.
Like
That's
that's
already
crazy.
happening.
You
I
know,
saw one where they had, like,
to
the
take
Beastie
someone's
Boy heads
DNA and be
and
like, yeah, I want her as a I want that to be my wife or companion, you know, whatever. It's kind of weird. They could just take another Andy.
Well, she can do that.
I'm just saying, like that's.
He's
I
like,
think
"Yeah, I
it'll
need another
eventually
me."
lead to that, you know, for sure.
No, the world does not need another me.
But it's already like getting better. like I'd say by the day, like, cause I remember when it first came out, it was like just normal Chat GPT, and now it's on like Chat GPT 4 or 5, like it's already.
Just
Like,
Because
goes
it's perpetually
fast.
learning from itself.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
its capacity is unlimited.
Yeah, it's
So-
taking everybody, bro. Think about it's like a newer
saves a
link.
lot.
It's a newer network when you think about it. Like everybody's mind is connected to our phones.
There's
So
like
it's
500
learning off
movies
of
out there.
Yes,
every
everybody
person.
time. So already
The fucked up people, the good
Infinitely
people,
smarter.
iRobot, for example.
Yeah.
Literally,
Honestly,
just
yeah.
iRobot.
there's so many sci-fi movies where AI becomes
It's just
something.
bad.
It
It
never
just
ends
never
well.
ends
Yeah,
well.
never.
I
Never
think
ends
we,
well.
I think
I don't remember
what I learned
actually.
on one movie was I think we forget that we were created, and then when we create something like that that has a conscience, when we have a conscience,
You're trying to play
And then we
God.
you're
feel like
playing
fucking
God.
slave.
If
You're
you're
trying to
creating
play God-
something that
play God,
eventually is
bro,
gonna
yeah.
feel the way you feel, we just assume that it's a robot. They're not gonna feel nothing, you know. And I was watching on what was it, Pluto? It was like the Astro Boy shit. It was based on all that, like robots do have feelings. If we go past that and ignore that, they're willing to destroy like the whole world. And like they know they're the AI, so they're gonna survive, and every human's gonna die. And then they said like the little bit that's left, they're gonna treat them like humans and like slaves and shit like that. Robots are gonna take over.
The movie Chappie. It's all about the true AI being where no one's seen Chappie here. Diane.
I've seen
Yeah.
Chappie.
Oh, you've seen Chappie? Okay, so it's all about the bird's the true sentient AI, but it comes out as a baby. It needs to learn. It has, but you know, it's super smart and learns super fast. And then it obviously has emotions, feelings. And the whole movie's about Chappie growing up, and he's unfortunately being taught by like some gangsters trying to make him do a heist, whatever. Long
It's
story.
really sad.
It's dying. It's really sad. Or in a fantastic movie. I'd suggest everybody go watch Chappie. But it's exactly that. So this AI, he's learning faster than everybody, and he also, like you said, he has all these emotions. He can feel pain, he can feel sadness, happiness, love, attachment, loyalty, all these things.
Robot too. It's the same kind of concept. Because the Sunny.
Oh yeah, with Sunny,
Yeah.
Sunny being the true Sunny and
The
Chappie
actual-
are like,
Yeah.
very, very instant. Wow, that's a good point. So,
Well, it's just a.
Honestly,
And
another thing.
oh no, sorry,
It's the same
I'll block that
basic.
back.
No,
It's
no,
exactly
it's
it, yeah.
It's
I
just the
was-
feeling like, and they're being their own person.
Yeah, I was thinking like,
Which they are technically.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, what if we
They can
play
give
like,
something a conscience.
we play like God and shit? Like, say how they said that something came here, created us, we were like slaves, we were mind sources for these people, and then we overpowered them over numbers, and then they took off. You know, they were like, we can't fuck with them no more. Let's teach them the right way, and then we'll go do our own thing. And I think that's kind of something we're probably gonna do here, where we leave an intelligence here, and then we find another planet to survive.
Well, that's
on.
why it's because they have like the pyramids and shit, and they can never explain how they got the bricks all the way up there. So like you have to have like ancient technology.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
definitely.
that.
They're
now,
saying that-
now we're just on conspiracy.
Before, like,
we
we
like
start
start
talking
simple
about
machines, like
You guys want to talk about conspiracies? Brian and I watched a fucking Instagram reel today that said the eels are from the
Oh, bro,
Oh,
they have
I
triangle.
heard of that. I
Eels
heard
And
of
the
that.
fucking comment,
Eels and
yeah,
eels
like, it was
and
Elon Musk
octopuses
talking
have
about
no,
it.
they have no origin, bro.
Reproduction.
They have-
reproductive
well, they have no
system.
It's like
reproduction
cephalopods in
and
general.
like,
Every
well, yeah, but
entire
they
class.
can't.
Eels, and every time it's mating season, they go to the Bermuda Triangle.
So,
like,
like,
they put a
all
bunch of them
yeah.
in a bucket, and when it was time to mate,
But
they
they were
all
eating-
you know how
tried
you can,
swimming
like-
towards the.
can backdate
sense
stuff.
the freaking poles, bro. Just
Yeah.
like birds.
But you know how
Yeah,
they can
that's crazy.
backdate
I
stuff
heard
and
that.
everything?
But they can't research.
They
it.
can't backdate what, like,
Fish was.
What a cephalopod came from?
yeah, where a eel or where a octopus came from,
Yeah.
like the way they can do it.
I think I've seen
And
that.
then like they can only like the only thing that they have to explain for it is a comet brought them here,
Yeah.
and like
Around the same
landed-
time as the
around-
dinosaurs. I fuck with alligators.
They've been around since
Crocodile.
dinosaurs.
Crocodiles,
Yeah.
whichever
Crocodiles
one,
have-
whichever.
Alligator.
I don't
Y'all know what the oldest plant is that's still around today?
The oldest planet?
The oldest plant that's still around
Plant
today.
grass.
What is it?
Fern, bro.
Fern?
Ferns have been around since like
Oh,
the
yeah,
dawn
before-
of
Oh, yeah.
fucking forest. Yeah,
That
so
was-
your average fern. No one's ever fucked with it because it's a fern. What are we gonna have a
No,
fern
what's
before?
that?
I don't even know what a fern is.
You know what a fern is,
Isn't
bro?
it like a bush?
Everybody
Like,
gets tattoos.
It's just like a
It's
fucking-
like a
Is
leaf?
it the
Yeah,
the
it's
one
like a
that
big,
is
it's a big,
that?
bro. It's just like
Pop up a little cutout.
doesn't do much, just a fern.
I'm gonna put her on the screen because
Yeah, no fern.
Yeah, literally.
everyone's like,
Justin-
"What's a fern?"
Justin's
They're around. We know.
I just don't know what
They
they
are.
look like.
Like,
It's gonna be going to somebody on a fern.
Bro,
That's
you're
like the
right, you're
horticulture
right.
shit.
General
That and
one.
the redwood trees. That'd be the only thing that like would close.
I just
Apple
leave that
tree?
shit to the
Redwood.
scientists.
The redwood trees too.
The
This
redwood
was
trees.
before
would be
they're
like-
even in trees, dude.
Have you guys
Like,
seen
I'm talking
This is like
prehistoric
Jurassic.
times.
Yeah,
Oh
this is like
yeah, like
Jurassic
way
Park
before the
type shit.
dinosaurs.
Have you
like,
ever seen Land Before Time, dude? There's so
Get
many
the fuck
ferns.
out.
Like,
Yeah.
dinosaurs was pretty recent. There's a lot of shit that
Bro,
happened
yeah.
before the dinosaurs.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Right.
yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you guys-
Dinosaurs were
Did you
around
guys ever
when
look into
fucking
those big ass
There was like
mountains
two
that were
whole
like
great
raised,
extinctions
supposedly?
before the dinosaurs even
And they were
came
like chopped
around.
down.
people
supposedly at
had
some point.
dinosaurs.
Maybe
like,
just
back.
one.
They're
Someone
like
contact
that
Kobe
one
on
in,
that.
I don't know if it's in Idaho.
We got 2 conversations going on
I
here.
thought we were talking about the future, the far future, and we're talking about the prehistoric.
We're
fucking
talking about all
dinosaurs.
sorts of stuff.
But those
Back to
are
conspiracies.
there's trees out there that supposedly, I mean, they're mountains now, but they said that if you look at them really close, the way they're like formed, that they're literally trees.
Well, mountains are like trees. They have
That's an
like
AI
roots.
conspiracy.
They just fossilize.
I think
no, they're
AI
fossilized.
designed
They become like
That's
rock,
not-
but there's a lot.
PJ, I know what you're talking about. Like, if you look like at the giant underground
It's called,
structure, it
like,
looks like a
Devil's
giant in tree.
Yeah, it's called Devil's Mountain. They said that
But there's, like,
Devil's
more.
Mountain used to be a tree, and there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Around the whole world, like
Well,
they're
look at
big
that.
There used to be,
mountains
like-
that look like trees,
We'll
and
put
they
it
have
on
like
the
that middle
screen.
part.
We'll put
Like,
it on the
like
screen.
couple mile high trees. Yeah.
They're fucking like huge.
PG knows what's up.
Huge.
But then they say there used to be giants.
Some
too.
Avatar
Like,
shit.
people used to be way bigger too.
Oh hell
Yeah, bro.
Well,
And the
it
little
just
people, the little
progressively
pygmy
everybody's
people.
getting smaller.
I think
Like,
our
if you look at,
atmosphere
like people.
has a lot to do with that too.
Well, if you look at
It's
like
like
people
atmosphere.
like
Yeah,
that were
that's
like
exactly what
grades
it
and
is,
grades
bro.
above us, they look older than the people that are just right below us or us, you know. And then you like now we look older than the people that are like seniors. You think they're like fucking 16 and they're fucking
Yeah.
18, 19. It's like it feels like it's like
Wait,
progressively people are looking younger and smaller.
I think
I
people are
think that's
looking
just it.
older.
Older?
Yeah, older.
Yeah, I
I
agree
think
with Justin.
people are looking
I
older.
see what you're trying. I see what you're saying. I think it's just a word
Because
game.
I
Maybe.
Personally,
I guess
bro.
everybody just
But,
looks
like,
That's
no,
just
because
like
of all the
that's like a
beauty products and
society
stuff.
thing, though.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
a
want,
social.
That you want to appear older than you are.
Yeah. Which.
Like a 16-year-old wants to look like a hot 20-year-old.
Yeah, they can do that.
okay, but
Yeah.
I'm
You're
saying
doing too much.
there's like
I think that
whole high
comes with
or
social media,
fucking
though.
school full of 14-year-olds with full facial hair, 6 foot tall.
I guess, yeah.
You know what I'm talking?
I mean, we had like.
We had that too, though.
Yeah.
No, not
Nah, me,
Yeah.
I had no facial hair coming out of high school, bro. No facial hair until I hit like 19.
Well,
We
shit, obviously
saw
I didn't
those
either. I ain't
guys.
talking about me though.
We
saw those sweat
baby ass
pictures.
face.
So does AI have an effect on puberty? Is that what
It
we're
could
getting?
be.
It's
Yeah,
the
right.
5G. It's the 5G.
Like 5G, bro. I was like,
PJ's
5G.
tired of all the phones being too close.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
yeah.
actually think they're like fucking with like reproductive.
Yeah, men's sperm count is
So-
going down.
Because of phones in pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last like.
So what
30,
happens
40
when you have
years,
2 phones in your pockets?
You're not. There's no nothing. Yeah.
Both your testicles are getting fried, I guess, bro.
I'm gonna get a fanny pack.
It's still
It's
close
too
to your
close.
nut. Don't put it by your ass.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
walk
walk
around-
around.
You
walk around
can't put it
carrying
Yeah,
it.
one of those
That's
ones
right next to your
The
heart, bro.
CEO of Apple even said it in a press conference where like, you're not supposed to have your phone on you all the time. At all. He said it himself, like, you're supposed to put your phone down and go walk away. Like, don't
What are
don't have
pockets
it in your
for?
pocket. None of
Loose
that.
change.
They know it's inconvenient because it fits in
Yeah.
shit, but he said that shit is not good for your body.
He's like, it's in the fine print.
It's
Literally,
They got the
it's
tiny
like-
letters and they got the really.
Don't
You
put
get
that
that
shit in your pocket.
your policy on there, like you don't need
The
to
user
read that shit,
agreement,
but-
bro.
Yeah, for
fucking
sure. If
30
you're gonna
page
read to
one.
it, oh,
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
aware then.
You're
like,
aware of
you
it.
can't get fucked by that shit. You
So
know?
in like 2050, 80% of men are gonna have testicular cancer.
5G, bro, is definitely
Yeah,
gonna cause a lot of shit. It's just we're
7G
just waiting
we're
for it,
fucked.
you know?
7G, we're
I give it like 2
spoiling
more
it
years
at that
before
point.
people start feeling like people already feel weird with that shit. Like
Yeah.
those towers being close to their homes,
Mhm.
you were like, oh, I get headaches.
The people in the suits
Oh.
setting up the towers. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah,
They have the freaking like half hour radiation too. And I was like,
The tinfoil hats.
look like FEMA rolled up and just was installing the towers.
That shit is wild, bro. Like I don't know how they're gonna come up with something to like protect us from that, but
Not.
I think it's
I think it's
the world we
part
live
of,
in.
I think
is-
it's part of their
That
plan
won't
to
be a
like.
thing.
Why would they?
Part
Well,
of
I'm
our
gonna take
downfall.
both
Yeah.
of these.
He's like,
you guys.
That's why honestly I
Not
always
to
put my
mention
phone.
sleeping with that thing.
I always put my phone like next to me
Yeah,
now.
that
Like,
will
I
give you
hard-
cancer,
when I
yeah.
catch it in my pocket, I'll take it out.
I don't know if that's even a-
I try not to carry it on me.
I
Like that.
just
At
finally
least
took it.
close to my body. I always try to keep it away.
nah, it's probably a good habit to get into, honestly.
I just keep it in my pocket. I don't care about my
One
balls.
butt cheek. One
He's
butt
like,
cheek is
I don't
bigger
want to
than
be
the other one.
He says, I'm sure really good.
As long as
Like,
they
like
fall
this.
off.
I don't think I am before the phone, so I'm okay.
But I don't know, bro.
They
AI
are fried
definitely-
well before this.
Honestly, I think AI, if people use AI as like for work, there should be a discount to it because there's no effort to it. If you're gonna use it to build something and then you do your own shit to it, yeah.
Well, I'm sure though
That's a
it
bad
does take a
market.
lot for it to run. Like it's not like to us, you know, it's simple because it's just we're talking to somebody, not somebody, we're talking to something on the phone, but really it's like fucking servers upon servers and
Bro,
like,
if you drop
it
an
takes a lot
EMP,
for it to
Massive amounts of energy.
Yeah, like
It
AI
does.
AI is really like I feel like it's like for you know certain generations that have like key whatever's like inventions or whatever. I feel like AI is like our like stepping point like into
Like the
what
step in
into what's
technology
gonna
thing.
be our future
Yeah.
because one we're either it's gonna benefit us and we're gonna do crazy things with it, or the world's gonna end and we're all gonna die. Personally.
Is it crazy that
I'm
they
thinking
Ian,
I should
E-
be.
Ian,
Considering we just got declared an enemy by Russia, I don't think it's gonna be Russia.
No, check this out. So
I think we're gonna be all fucked pretty soon, honestly.
So humans were nomad for like tens of thousands of years, right? Then we had our industrial revolution, late 1600s, and since then we went from creating a printing press, really basic one, to having things like fucking AI in 400 or 500 years compared to the tens of thousands of years we were nomads. So it's like that's this rapid technological incline.
It's gotta
Like,
I would say
we're
it's
having all
going more
you're
like
looking at
this.
the-
Yeah, more like
We're
shit.
going
Just
fucking
so
straight up.
we're having all this technology and we're not like getting experience and learning enough to use it. So clearly, I mean, if you just put it on a graph, like technology is clearly going to surpass humanity. And I personally think that AI is the form of that. I mean, all-knowing, freaking smarter than us, all connectivity. Like, yeah, watch it just take over every electronic thing ever.
Yeah, we're like
Real quick, once it becomes sentient. I don't know. I mean, I've
If we
seen a lot
become
of
full
sci-fi
electric,
movies.
yeah, that's when we really have to be worried, bro, because they'll just tap into everything.
Shut the power grid
They
down.
are-
Every
they-
light
they
bulb.
are.
On the newer, even on
Like
the newer
Teslas,
non,
I don't get Teslas,
even
bro.
newer non-electric cars, though, there's so much technology in them
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be-
the CPU. Just buy a CPU, easy.
Yeah. Even if it's something old, outdated, I'm pretty sure they'll find it.
That's why they were trying to
CPUs
get rid
are
of cash for the longest time, and you only have bank accounts and cards. Like some places don't take cash, and they legally have to take cash. But some like because of that shit.
That's
'cause
when
they
I feel like the government's
wanna
gonna
have
hit
control
that,
of everything
that button,
electronically.
But do you feel
AI,
like it's
blame
gonna
it
be
on AI, but boom.
It's gonna be like a backspace
You know what I
in your
mean?
fucking bank
They
account.
shut
It's just
everything
gonna-
down, everybody's learning too fast, they're turning against us, and that's it.
They'll be like,
What
the
would they
computers
have
did
to
it.
use
They have to
Yeah.
control it, bro. They have to control it somehow, and that's their tool to control us even more. They create algorithms, you know, keep people entertained and shit. You know, as long as people are entertained, people don't look into
I do
the
know.
other shit.
I do
Yeah.
know they do on like some of the stuff they limit like how much you can use it. Like they do like unless you pay for it.
I was
Even-
just saying,
even-
unless you pay a fee.
But no, even when you pay for it, there's only so much
Yeah.
of like it's like space or whatever like that you can use with your membership per month. And even sometimes like when I'm using like ChatGPT or like NVIDIA AI, there'll be waiting periods because there's so many people using it. There's so many people on the server that I have to wait like in line to use it. Like you
They're
think
just gonna keep creating more sites so you can bounce between
Isn't
and make it an infinite thing.
Isn't
that you
Elon
can-
Musk like banning now Apple phones now? Like if you go into his company now, you can't use it because people are using AI like crazy, so he doesn't want that shit no more.
Oh really?
It's like he said
He's
something
probably fucking terrified of AI.
risk of security or something.
But what does that have to do with Apple phones though? Because you can use AI on Android.
I don't know. I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
I feel like Android's even more open with things
I
than
don't know.
Apple is,
Honestly,
with option wise.
there must have been
sure
something
there's-
on Apple
probably just
Pods
hate
they
Apple.
passed and they picked it up and they're like, yeah, we're not doing.
Well,
it.
if you
Wasn't
walk up
Apple
to, like,
just
the
going
phone-
through a lawsuit though
Pretty sure.
about
pretty sure.
like giving away everyone's phone?
Yeah, it was like the first one. It was the
Information.
first one they actually lost.
They actually
or
did
something.
the whole app thing too. They got sued for the app thing. That their app were the ones that were popping out more than any other phone or devices like Android. You were always getting Apple apps, and they were like forcing people to get that shit. So they caught on to they phone like sued. That
I
shit.
think they were. What was it? Where they take the market and they like hold it themselves.
That's
Monopoly.
kind of what they're-
Monopolizing
Oh,
the
yeah,
market.
yeah,
They got sued for that.
Yeah. That shit was a big.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
I remember
Walmart
something
did, like back in the early 2000s.
with cards and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah,
That's why Elon Musk
They're
is
still
like,
doing
not,
it.
like
Yeah,
he
I mean,
doesn't
it's
want-
they found a
I guess
loophole.
their information that their people are inputting, Apple's collecting that shit too. So like all that shit that he knows is like they're learning that shit too.
Well, they collect a lot of information. Like if people give away a lot of their information because they're just so used to not reading through anything. They're just like,
accept
like, I don't want to deal with the fucking paperwork.
Yeah,
I want to read it for 10 minutes. I just want to lose all my
But-
shit.
$1,000 from my account.
No, but
It said it
literally,
right there.
literally,
Said we're gonna take it.
even though like
Please
even
don't.
free basic apps like games that you get on your phone,
There's agreement.
as soon as you hit I accept, they sell your information.
Yeah, that's what I notice all the time when I do
data.
apps. Now it says
Tim-
share between apps or
Tim
whatever. I
will
always
do
don't
that shit,
allow.
bro.
And that's
why I never downloaded
That's
Tim.
why.
Tim
That's why.
will
If you
do
see
that.
a lot of
Yeah,
ads for games or like little random stuff, it's because you
Yeah,
accepted
Yeah,
some
here,
sort of.
take a stick.
So
thing
they know
somewhere,
a lot of
you know.
people's locations right now.
Like
You know
data
a
is
lot.
is like more valuable than oil at this point. Like
Mhm.
just selling it, you know, like exactly what you're saying.
Well, and
Like
that's
companies that just collect mass amounts of data, like Google, and they sell it to whoever, because that's extremely useful. You can know where to place your products.
the people that you see on Instagram and like TikTok, like with Lambos and like fancy cars, and they're like, "Let me teach you this class. Let me teach you this class."
How to become a millionaire? Like
What
me.
they're doing, they're making their money. Yeah, they might sell you some sort of class, which you maybe will gain some sort of information, but they're taking your information when you sign up for the class, and they're selling it to other people. And then it's like I wouldn't call it a pyramid scheme.
It
You
pretty
know,
much is.
basically
Same
what it
concept.
is.
I mean, you
But,
know, it's
yeah.
capitalism.
Because you're not signing up for a product that's useless.
Because if you think about it, you sign up for one of those classes. What is your goal? To be like the person that is selling
That you
the
just
class.
saw with the Ferrari.
You want to have that information so you can sell it because you know they're profiting from it. So it's like you're a sheep at that point, following. But because I would never pay for one of those
Capitalism.
courses. Capitalism, exactly. So that's just my opinion on it. I think those
Honestly-
classes are so stupid and they piss me off. But,
Honestly, it just depends what you want to invest your knowledge into.
well, there's so many sources, especially now with AI. It's free knowledge. YouTube, like, has been around for so long. You can learn so much on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally fucking become a mechanic.
YouTube
On
certified.
YouTube. Literally YouTube certified mechanic.
There's this dude going on shouting that shit now. Like, he's trending for it. He's like, learn everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
The little girl's
you
like,
can,
how did you
bro.
learn how
It's
to make
free.
this? YouTube.
I think this is
YouTube.
the grand point about AI that I have to make. Like, AI became a thing because we're lazy, honestly. I feel all the information's already on the internet. If you want to find something, you want to find something out, you want to learn something, you can. You already could.
Yeah.
Now we just wanted the ultimate engine where I can just be like, click, 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 and I get all my information immediately. After, no digging, no research,
That's why people were
no
like
citing, no nothing
so
like that.
excited about Google. Like when
Yeah, when
first
Google
became
would be like,
a thing,
oh,
it's
I can-
I just go right here to Google and it'll
Like
give
search
me,
engines were enough, I think, right?
Yeah.
Would you say?
It's just taking it to the next level.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm
my
just
opinion.
excited to see how it goes. Regardless, we're gonna see a process, and we're hitting a point where it's the first wheel. We're barely turning that shit. Once it's going, it's gonna be so smooth. There's gonna be so many regulations, and a lot of like the shit that illegal shit people are using is gonna stop. It's gonna cleanse out, and then that's when it's really gonna be properly used, or whatever.
Or-
But it's
yeah,
gonna be
or-
controlled as well, at that point, because who's driving a fucking car at that point?
That's what I want to know. I want to know who runs like that.
They
Yeah,
do, bro.
yeah.
Billionaires.
Governments.
Yeah, the
Secret
shadow
corporate-
1%.
Everybody that has all of the money. There's like the
Someone
one company. There's
terrifying.
like these two companies that own stock in like every fucking company that exists.
Yeah.
Pretty much, they buy stocks on the stock market, and they like if you go like look through it, it's the same company on like every fucking stock.
That is one thing.
They own
I would say
shitloads
invest
of
in
it.
AI. I would say invest in AI, honestly.
They're trying to get politics to not get into the market anymore either. They told me, you guys have way too much money to be not letting these people get a chance at this. And you're dropping thousands, millions of dollars and these fools can't even get in anymore, And these politicians are getting rich and then staying in office. They're just there for the money at that point. They're not even there for politics and shit like that.
Yeah.
Power,
Bunch of guys in hoods walk through the door.
People,
You guys know too much.
When you have that much power, bro, you can do whatever you want.
Stop that
Honestly,
guy.
Hoods are suits,
politicians, judges, lawyers. You control the city, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're pretty much a king in that little town. Nobody can touch you. You get locked up, you get out the next day with no issue.
Yeah.
So, and there's this whole story behind that with this rich ass family that supposedly the son got in an accident, killed his girl, they try to get them, and then
Yeah, it was on
families are killing
Netflix.
each other.
It was on
Fuck,
Netflix,
bro?
wasn't it?
Yeah, that
That shit was crazy. What is it
bro.
called? What is
That trial is literally still going on today. Like they're trying to get the death for the murder of his son.
it? That was like just last year that documentary came out, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was that was a good story, bro.
Yeah,
It was good.
I'm trying to check that one out.
That one's super good.
Yeah,
It's like a super rich family, bro. Like their lawyer firm was around for like hundreds of years.
Yeah,
And they, like,
politician.
their family were the one like built it up, and they ran that town like crazy, bro.
Shit, did somebody just tell
I
me?
think I know exactly.
Is
I
that
think I
the
know what
judge?
you're talking about,
Is that the
actually.
judge?
Yeah, it's a judge dude. No, it
Yeah.
was
No,
a.
the show is called The Judge.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
There's like a last name. Their
One of my
last name.
classes.
huh?
yeah, I think it was the last name of the family.
Yeah, I read about that because the guy was like a big political figure thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he was,
bro.
like,
They
getting away
fired
with
him
it
from the
or-
firm, his family's firm. They told him like you have
Oh,
bad.
yeah, they were all lawyers.
You gotta
Yeah, that's what it was, lawyers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were all
Like,
lawyers.
cool
He might
down,
have been.
you know,
I think he might have been like a really,
That's-
really big
They
prominent
found out
lawyer.
that the firm's
Yeah.
involved in all kinds
Everybody
of
was
corruption
lawyers,
shit.
basically.
So now it's like they want to hush it because the firm's been there for so long, and those people and like a lot of people are involved in it. So
Just ripped open a whole
Wait, you're
bed.
talking about the Fern again?
the law firm that they.
Forever, bro. They've been around. I'm telling you.
I
Fern,
seen someone
man.
pull up and I got distracted and I just heard Fern. But yeah, it's a crazy fucking world we live in, honestly. I mean, it's going to get crazier. Hopefully it gets better. But that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back hopefully again next week with some more interesting shit to talk about. I'm Justin. This is a team. This has been the Escape Pod. Thank you.